guys. Today I want to let y'all know about a problem that's going on that many of you may not even know about, and that's the presence of bull sharks in the Tennessee River, and possibly in your favorite lake or stream or freshwater body. Okay. By a show of hands, who here has ever felt something while they were swimming or floating in the water, just kind of brush or bump their leg and you didn't know what it was? Okay. Well, on that note, I would like to let you know of a story of my own. Okay. So me and my dad, we were fishing, and you know, just a normal day, when suddenly I felt something bump at the bottom of the boat. So I'm looking around, and I look down in the water, see nothing. Okay? Go back to fishing. And just out of nowhere, tons of just bait fish and fish just start going crazy, just busting in the water, jumping, everything, just nuts, just out of nowhere. Out in the middle of Pickwick Lake. I said, what in the world? And then that's when we saw it, the dorsal fin. And it was the fin of one and only thing, a bull shark. Okay? You may ask, okay, well, why couldn't it have been a catfish or a big striper or something else? But then if you know me very well, you would also know that I've been down to Louisiana and been around those fish most of my life, as my grandparents lived down there. And I've actually caught those fish many times before. So it was a complete surprise to me. We were actually so fearful that we left the lake. Okay, we took off and left. And you basically have to drag us off the lake, and we left. Okay? So today, I hope my speech convinces you that you may not be safe even in your safe haven at the lake. So, based on Shark Savers Online, there is scientific proof that this is possible. Okay? Through a process called osmoregulatory. These sharks can actually bring in fresh water, and using salt that came in with that are already in their bodies through eating other fish and other salt sources, and transform it into salt water and create a balance within their body. This allows them to live, and not only live, but thrive in fresh water. They can live up to 4 to 6 years in fresh water. Now imagine that. How far can a shark go in 4 to 6 years? It could be at your doorstep from the bottom of South America in 4 to 6 years, okay? Just imagine that. According to freshwater sharks, they will thrive, and they will just go crazy in this fresh water because there is no competition. Think about it. There's nothing more big and bad in the water than a shark. Okay? But in fresh water, no other shark is there, so they have free reign to eat whatever they want, including you. Just think about that. There have been many eyewitness accounts of catching and sightings and occurrences in fresh water, including Lake Guntersville, which connects to the Tennessee River. Okay? The Amazon River, they've traveled over 2,000 miles into the Amazon River and found multiple of them in South America. All the way in Minnesota under the ice. Now imagine that. Under the ice at Minnesota, in one of the big lakes up there that shoot off the Mississippi River, they've caught a bull shark. Okay? And in St. Louis, they also caught this. Caught in 1937. It was 5 feet long and 85 pounds. It traveled 1,750 miles from the Gulf of Mexico to Alta, Missouri, according to In Fisherman magazine. It's much shorter distance here than it is to there. Just think of that. Okay? This is a worldwide occurrence. Okay? You can't go, say, to another country. You can't go to Australia. You can't go to some other place, to the Bahamas, to Hawaii, wherever, and think you're safe, because you're not. This is happening anywhere that there's salt water touching a coastline and there's native bull sharks in the area, they will find a way into the freshwater system because they are afraid of the salt water, actually. But not necessarily the salt water is what they're afraid of. They're afraid of the other sharks in the salt water. Because if you think about it, a bull shark, it's not necessarily the biggest shark in the sea. Think you got a great white, you got tiger sharks, they're all get up almost 20 feet long. But a bull shark, he's at the max 11 feet long. But he's got a mean temper. So he has no competition once he gets in the freshwater for food, and it's a safe haven for their young. What does this mean for us? This means that we may be in danger because nowhere you go is safe as long as where you go connects indirectly or directly to salt water. In closing, I would like to let you know that once again that you're not safe. That the next time you go swimming and you feel something brush or bump your leg or foot, it could be a bull shark using its classic bump and bite technique on your leg. Thank you.